students. Today I am discussing about factors affecting SN1 and SN2 reaction. In our previous classes we learned completely about SN1 and SN2 reaction mechanisms. So now let us see which type of factors will influences this both reactions. Okay, mainly structure of alkyl halide, nature of leaving group and nature of nucleophile along with solvent affects this reactions. So firstly let us see the structure of alkyl halide. So if you remember both SN1 and SN2 reaction, alkyl halide and nucleophile are mainly involved in the reactions. So alkyl halide structure, if you observe in SN1 reaction we have taken tertiary alkyl halide. Okay, so why only tertiary alkyl halide we have taken there? Okay, so if you are taking SN1 reaction, the entire rate of reaction depends on only alkyl halide, not on nucleophile. So if you observe the reaction involves two steps. There is a formation of carbocation reaction intermediate. So carbocation is having a carbon with positive charge. Okay, so if you observe tertiary carbocation, secondary carbocation, primary carbocation and methyl carbocation, this is the stability order. Tertiary carbocation is more stable. Why it is stable? Because of plus I effect, inductive effect. So inductive effect means here this positive charge is stabilized by the donation of electrons from this leaving groups. CH3 acts as a leaving group in structure. So this leaving group liberates electrons to stabilize the positive charge. So here if you observe all these leaving groups, three leaving groups are present, three leaving groups donates electrons and stabilize the tertiary carbocation. If you observe secondary, there are two leaving groups. The two leaving groups stabilizes the positive charge. If you observe the primary, only one leaving group is present, that is CH3, liberates electrons and stabilizes the carbocation. So finally, if you observe methyl carbocation, there is no leaving group. So if you compare the stability, tertiary carbocation is more stable. Because of this reason, tertiary alkyl halide, in order to form tertiary carbocation, tertiary alkyl halide readily involves in the SN1 reaction. So if you observe the reactivity order, tertiary alkyl halide is greater than secondary, secondary is greater than primary, primary is greater than methyl. So tertiary is readily involves in the SN1 reactions and compared to secondary and primary. So this is a main effect of alkyl halide on the SN1 reaction. So let us see SN2 reaction. If you observe the SN2 reaction, nucleophile attacks from backside. Already we know in SN2 reaction there is a transition state formation. So rate of reaction mainly depends on both nucleophile and alkyl halide, and nucleophile attacks from the backside. So if I want to, if you observe alkyl halide, if I observe tertiary alkyl halide, if the nucleophile attacks from the backside, all the groups are present. They hinders the action of the nucleophile. They opposites the attack of the nucleophile from the backside. Okay. So because of this reason, the tertiary shows less tendency to involve in the SN2 reaction because of the steric effect. So methyl alkyl halide and primary halide readily involves in the SN2 reaction. So if you observe, the methyl halide is greater than primary alkyl halide and secondary alkyl halide and tertiary. So primary readily involves in this SN2 reaction when compared to tertiary because of the steric hindrance. So if you observe this primary alkyl halide, so less CH3 groups are present. They does not hinders the attack of the nucleophile easily. In CH3 also, if you observe, there are no electron releasing groups like CH3. All hydrogens are present around carbon. So they won't hinders the attack of the nucleophile easily when compared to tertiary. So this is about effect of alkyl halide. That means the structure of alkyl halide, how it affects the reactivity order. Okay. Coming to the second factor, that is the nature of nucleophile. So here the nucleophilicity of a nucleophile is very important in both SN2 and SN1 reaction. So what is meant by the nucleophile and its nucleophilicity? So nucleophile is a substance or an ion which donates electrons to the positively charged ion. So if it is donating electrons easily or strongly, then we can say that as a strong nucleophile. If it cannot donate electrons fastly, then it is saying as a weak electrophile. Okay, so the one which shows more tendency to donate electrons is called strong nucleophile. Okay, nucleophilicity is nothing but ability of an ion to donate electrons to the positively charged species is called nucleophilicity. So now if you observe this order, this is the arrangement of the nucleophile. So from strong to weak, you can observe cyanide ion is more strong nucleophile when compared to iodide, next ethoxide, next hydroxide, next phenoxide, next chloride, next acetate, next water, which is a neutral nucleophile, and next fluoride. So this is the order of nucleophilicity. So from strong to weak you can clearly observe. So now coming to the SN2 reaction. So in SN2 reaction, mainly strong nucleophile is required when compared to SN1. SN2 reaction, why strong nucleophile is required for SN2 reaction? Here in SN2 reaction, whenever halide is leaving, the nucleophile attacks from this backside. You can clearly observe there is a transition state formation. This transition state requires the pushing of the nucleophile to leave this leaving group. So nucleophile from this side, from back side, pushes this leaving group outside. So this pushing requires strong nature. So hence strong nucleophile favors the SN2 reaction. Next coming to SN1. SN1 does not require any strong nucleophile. It requires only weak nucleophile. So why it requires weak nucleophile? Let us see the mechanism once. So if you observe the mechanism, tertiary alkyl halide is there in case of SN1 reaction. So tertiary alkyl halide firstly forms a carbocation by undergoing a slow reaction. You can observe the carbocation formation. So this carbocation next reacts with nucleophile. So already positive charge is formed. It can attract any nucleophile easily towards itself because of positive charge. So positive here, there is no pushing required to remove this leaving group. Easily the nucleophile attracts the positive charge to form a product. Okay, so hence we can say that weak nucleophile favors the SN1 reaction, strong nucleophile favors the SN2 reaction.